Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of the Dead Internet series. I'm still Dr. Dead Internet, and today, as I mentioned on last episode, we're going to be going through the website. Just a quick recap: if you're lazy and you didn't watch episode 3, please go watch it. But if you can't be asked, what we did is went for a couple of Instagram accounts, and prove they were AI. We'll go back to this photo here. The foot. This is an AI person. This is an AI account who formerly went to Lord's High School. He now goes to MSU. That's Mary something University, not Mary Spring, if that's what you're thinking. But yeah, like I mentioned, today we're going to be going through the website, just having a look at it. I'm not going to be really. I really want you guys to come up with your own, conclusions. You might think I'm just crazy. I mean, looking at these photos, you might be right. Well, so sorry, I just did that without saying anything. So first thing we're going to do, we've already gone through this photo quite extensively, to the extent that I want to go through it. You can see his foot here. If you watched episode 2, you'd know that this is wrong. This is AI. This is not a panagram, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever excuse you want to come up with. It's not that. Okay, this is just a very well done AI photo. And this, I just realised, why does she have Hawaiian? Why is she the only person with Hawaiian flowers on her as a necklace? Anyway, we're gonna play this video. Go at 0.5, so we can probably have a good look at it. And I'm gonna pause the video as we go along, and I'm just gonna point out some weird, like I mentioned in episode 3, just some things that are weird. Okay. And I do want to mention though that this is the most advanced AI video I've ever seen. Ever. Okay. It's fantastic, and if you're watching this far, I think you're a believer of myself now, when you know that this is AI, and you're just gonna, you've seen enough evidence to work out that this is weird, right? I'm telling you now, this is one of the most impressive AI videos you'll ever see. I'm just gonna let it play now. From the people speaking.
Actually, it's a symbol of welcoming people in to a very friendly community.
Right, you saw a tongue there, right? That tongue is defined. It looks perfect, right? Watching it even in slow motion, it's good. But I want to take your attention to this scene here. The first thing that I was looking at when looking at this outside of the building scene was the shadows. So this lamppost here looks like it's going, down right. It's not that left. Let's just say that, not left at all. This one is going far left, right? And also, if you look at the head of the building, I guess you would call it, it's going far left. So that would infer that the sun is somewhere up here. Okay, now that makes sense, because the shadow's going there, the shadow's going there. The head of the building just goes here. So in theory, this building should be shadowed here. But that's nonetheless, shadows are unpredictable, sure. So if the sun is shining from behind the building, because we know that because this is coming down here, why is there reflections on these windows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the windows, and this one. But I don't want you to look at the reflections. I want you to look at well, first of all, let's talk about the reflections, actually. If the sun is behind the building, there would be no reflection on these windows. As far as I believe, there would be no reflection. This whole front of the building would be in darkness or in shade. In my opinion, I could be wrong on that. I'm not a fucking reflection expert. But what I am an expert on is when you look at these windows, they're all pitch black. All of them are, most of them are pitch black, other than the ones that have reflections. No definition, you can't see inside them. You can't see curtains, they're not blinds. You know, this window here looks like it's a TV screen. You know? So that's pretty weird. We'll keep on going. Again, you can't see inside the building at all. It's all just reflected. And oh my god, look at the sky for a minute. The sky is white, okay? This is an AI video. Okay? If you're not with me already, look at the sky. That's not clouds. That's not, it's not stormy. We're not in heaven. And this isn't editing. This is a private Catholic school. They do not have. Why would they edit out the sky and make it white? Because anyone that's done video editing, I did media studies in college, and I can tell you, like, taking out the sky would take time, and there's no reason to do it at all. Like, that would take, like, I don't know, maybe for someone who's experienced, it might take them 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But why? Why would you do that? It makes no sense. And also, like, you can see in this window here, these windows, you can see the whiteness. But this one doesn't have whiteness. Makes no sense. No sense at all. Look at the way the hair's moving. We'll play that one back. Watch the hair. The elasticism is the word I'm going to use. So the way it goes into one position and then springs right back. Because there is movement, but it springs right back to the original point. Yeah, just have a look. Right, there's movement, but it always springs back. Okay, this person. Okay, in theory, if this is a real video, what's happening is that there's a cameraman right behind this man. First of all, how is he opening that door like that? Who the fuck opens a door like that? But sure, he's gonna look behind to see who he's opening the door for. Is there anyone to open the door for, right? But watch his eyes. His eyes go straight to the camera, right? Now, if you're opening the door for someone, your eyes immediately go to their head. They don't go straight to the camera. But unfortunately, in this AI video, all that's there to look at is the camera. This lady's mouth is deforming. Again, the reflection on the glasses, it's like a green spot. And hopefully we'll see more of that as time to come. Weird. This stained glass is weird. Let's see if she moves past it. No. So this is normal-ish. This looks like, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Maybe flowers on this side, but this looks more like a coffin. Don't know what's happening here. Don't know what's happening here. It's stained glass at the end of the day. Like, it's not meant to be like fucking picture perfect. This looks weird, right? And it's stained over two things, which is unlike these two. But sure, whatever. This one has a man with a tuxedo on it. And I know that's a tuxedo because later on in the video they'll do another shot of it, which is weird. But that's a tuxedo. This is the principal, Mary Spring. Looks so real. So real, but I want you to look at the map behind her. Okay, I don't know if you can see this map. It's very blurry, as AI videos do. I said do. But South America is tiny. It's about the size of, I don't know. It's not big enough, really. Mexico's non-existent. You can see the blue here. This is a Catholic American school. Maybe they're very Republican, and they just don't want to admit that Mexico exists, which is fair enough. Even if it is like one of those maps where makes your country, the country that you're in, like more centric, America would be a lot bigger. America's tiny. Okay? Greenland being the same color as Canada. And there's a random island underneath Australia. I'm pretty good with maps. I didn't know there was an island here. And there's a white island as well. It looks like Antarctica's just been, just... I don't know. There's an iceberg coming off Antarctica and it's going straight to Australia. So if you're living in Australia, according to Memory Spring, you're about to have not a great day. But anyway, I think that map is self-explanatory. Chart showing. And if you want to pause the video yourself and dissect it, I'm only going to dissect like the bits that I know have glitches in. I also, when it's going, I want to talk about how real this looks. Look at this lady, man. Alright, I'll pause it here. My girlfriend, I have a girlfriend, goes to university. And she studies biology. And this looks like a biology class. I had her on call the other day. I showed her this. And I didn't even bring this up. She said, pause this. She looks at that and she tells me that just is wrong. Right? It's plain wrong. It should have, apparently it should have a red tip on this or something like that. I'm not a biologist, I don't know. Maybe we'll get her on for a guest appearance. At some point, but apparently this is rubbish as well. So this is wrong, and this is rubbish. I think this DNA is just weird. It's wrong. It's like if you're making a DNA model, it's quite easy to twist this over, but you can see this bottom layer isn't twisted over. It's like a ladder. So that's just wrong, and I don't think you would put that on the shelf, would you? Realistically, for a science class. I just noticed that. So I want you to watch this blue thing spinning in the middle here. It's going to disappear when he reaches for it. You see that? Really slowly. I'm going to turn it even slower. Disappears before. I'm going to try and pinpoint it exact. I'm going to give it one more go because I don't want to spend too long. Oh, just missed it. Starting to go. See? It's like literally disappearing. And it's gone. I can't do it that quick. That's interesting, huh? Oh, and I just saw he picks up this right one here, but this left one's going to move with it. Okay. When you get these headshots, just look at how real they look, man. Again, when I had my girlfriend on call, when she was looking at this science table, she just said this is weird, it's wrong. It's not wrong, but it's just like, why are they learning about this if they're in high school? That's what I remember of the comments. And this yellow string here makes no sense. And look at the hair again, it's bouncy, but it always goes to the exact same location. Okay, hands are molding, hands are weird. This is fine. This guy's weird. His teeth are all fucked up, but yes, he has braces, so sure, but they look even more fucked up than what they really should be. Like there's a tooth literally behind his teeth. That doesn't make any sense. Stained glass has feet in it, even though the rest of it's just like patterns and stuff. And there's just some feet. I think is. I don't know. It's just weird, isn't it? There's no explanation behind it. It's just like that just wouldn't be there. There's no way. Bunch of universities on some of them are like overlapping on top of each other, which is a common thing we've already touched upon. Got that green reflection again. And also on this, no, that's fine. This is another science class. And again, I got my girlfriend to read the board here. And she says this is wrong. Again, H1 doesn't exist. You would just write H. H3O1 doesn't exist. These terms here, never heard of. You know, and sure, you could say like my university level scientist girlfriend just doesn't know it. Okay, but why are they learning about it in fucking high school, man? You know, this is high school. Why are you learning about this? But again, American. It could be American. In high school, I was learning about, you know, fucking how to turn a light on and shit. Here's the stained glass again. It's a completely different like aspect ratio, in my opinion. She looks, you know, either too small or too big, or the camera's in a weird position. But here's the tuxedo man. I don't know what this is even supposed to be. You know, but this is a man in a what looks to be a tuxedo. Just look at that face, man. It's just so realistic. This movement here is just so not human. Right? Why would you pull your shirt like that? The way he's watching shit here is just not human. And also I want to add as well, when you're creating video prompts for AI, when the video starts, it's like they snap into action, right? You'll see like a sudden head movement or a sudden hand movement. It's like, go! Alright? This is interesting. So they're playing some sort of Scrabble game, but in Spanish. As you see here, this is P, okay? And as she moves her hand, it'll spell Peer, P-E-E-R. Now, I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I'm pretty sure that's not a Spanish word. I did double check, and it's not a Spanish word, funnily enough. And she's spelling out here what looks to be H-S-A-T-E. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not a Spanish word again. I did take some Spanish lessons. Hesate doesn't sound, it sounds Japanese. But the funny thing is the teacher just watching his student put Hesate in a Spanish class, you know. If that is a word, okay, to avoid looking stupid, I'm just going to quickly make sure that that's not a word. No, it's not. What is Hasar today? Maybe it's a clue. Smallholders, agri-tech, smallholders, agri-tech economics. It's an academic and research lab at the Department of Agricultural Economy at Bangladesh. Okay, I don't think this has anything to do. No tangent. Back to the video. Three hands on the clock, and 10 you just can't see is blurred out. Someone said this is a second hand. It's just far too thick to be a second hand. Just not true. Look at the chairs really quick. Okay. And as we peer down, for some reason this is like a place in their school. No. This is a quite apparent bit here. Watching them make shit, they're just not making shit. Their hands are moving so weirdly. I'll make you like just watch this girl's scissors. They just stay in one position, and then all of a sudden it opens. Lit. This person slides in the scissors by the scissors the actual scissors part, and then just leaves it there, balances it on it for no reason. Who the fuck wears earphones like that? I mean, who has one in on the left side and then hangs it over their right ear? Sure. Believable. Look how real she looks. Oh, I hate when she looks into the camera. When they look directly in the camera, it's literally disgusting. This is weird. This is quite clearly AI. Right. See how she cuts that? Doesn't go in. It's not like she's not struggling as well. It's not like a struggle. It just like she just doesn't know how to cut it. It's just like goes up. Her hand just does the wrong motion to cut something, and it's not like she's struggling. Like she's not trying to pull. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. That motion makes no sense. There's no blood spatter, no nothing. The blood just magically teleports onto the knife. Some weird shit in here, but fine, whatever. Oh, look at this! Fucking... I've never noticed it before. He's on like a deck chair sort of... He's on a deck chair sort of thing. But it's on a bench. Did you see that? It's like not a deck chair, what are they called? Like a lawn chair, I guess? I don't know. I've never noticed that before. Why would that? Okay. This I found weird, but I later found out it's real. I thought that the AI, when making this helmet, couldn't differ between a baseball helmet or a softball helmet and an American football helmet, because it's got like the guard in front of the helmet. But then I did actually find that these exist, like I don't know what sports is, baseball or softball helmets with the American football guards on them. Here's sporting music class. What I really find unsettling about this scene is, watch this guy here. Just stares at the camera. Just watch it again, man. Just look at him. No one, like, I get it, right? There's a fucking camera in your classroom, right? And you're interested. No one is looking at the camera. None of the students are, right? And the students would be the ones looking at the camera, in my opinion. You know, the teacher is staring at the camera. Here he is. You know, if you've done music class like that, that's the thing that I find is the most, is the best way. It's like if you're a musician, like some of that you can see some of the stuff that I won't be able to see that are wrong. Here is St. Mary's University of Minnesota. This is right next to Lord's High School, but this is what I would assume would be MSU, but it should be SMU, right? So I don't know. Anyway, these are connected, and we'll get onto that probably on the later episode. But yeah, that's the end of the video pretty much. It's just some more good shit. Paintings, weird AI painting, like not natural brush strokes or anything like that. Right. So after that, there's some AI red flags, but I've shown multiple people that video, okay, without showing them the 2020 version of this website. And they've all said it's real. And you're just wasting your time. From the way I've showed you all the information, this isn't real, right? From the 2020 page, we've seen this photo, we've delved into it. We know this isn't real. We know this isn't real mainly because of this, but obviously there's a lot more information that you need to add up in your own head. Okay? So in turn, we know this isn't real. Right? And there's so many, red flags in this video alone. When I first watched it, I thought AI, right? It's just something about it. But then you have to watch it over and over again to pinpoint what it actually is about the video that's wrong. Okay? So because I've showed you the 2020 version, and this school is utilizing AI since 2020, we can watch that video and go, wow, if this is AI, right? Let's take out okay, this is AI. Let's say it's not let's say it is AI. Okay, whether you're on the fence, if you're on the fence or you completely disagree with me, let's say it is AI. Okay. Do you know how powerful, this sort of technology is? Right, that I've shown 3 separate people and they all believe that this is real. Right? But this doesn't make sense. This might be a bit of a long video, but I can't cut it off there because I need to show you. This is in place. Alright, this is Lord's here. Why is it not zoom me to it? Why is nothing loading? Why am I seeing fucking USA from 2,000 years ago? There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna refresh Google Maps for a second. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it is a real place. That's what. Sorry about the delay. But that's what I wanted to get across. This is a real place. that has an outdoor tennis court, has an athletic club, martial arts. But we can go on to Google Map View. We can go like here, let's say. Where is it? Is this it? No, that can't be it. That's here. So this is the university. This is St. Mary's University, and this is what I was saying, they're connected. They're fucking right next to each other. So the uni is there. And this is Lord's High School. You know? It's a real place. It exists. It's a real building, anyway. Which is weird, right? Because remember the first shot of the video when I was saying about the windows and how the windows are pitch black? Well, why would you need AI to make that first part? I mean, even here the windows are black. Right? The windows are pitch black. Now, I don't know any school that has fucking pitch black windows. Let me see. See again, like, cannot see in these windows. Coming from Cisco. There's a lot of fucking... You know, if anyone sees anything, that's what I really hope from making these, is if you see something, like you're from America, you know, like this flag or whatever, please comment. If you see anything that's weird, like this car not having a number plate, it looks like, or I might be wrong there. See, literally pitch black. Can't see in it at all. This is an employee entrance. You know, it's weird. I don't know many universities that have like blacked out windows. What's Cisco? What does Cisco do? Restaurant food distributor. That makes sense. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, so what I was trying to get from this was it is a real place. You know. What are Minnesota number plates? Why are some of them yellow? Some of them are white and blue. Most of them are white and blue. So yeah, you can come up with your own sort of conclusion from that little excursion. And I will end the video here. I do appreciate your time. I feel like I've been rambling a bit for this episode, but we got into some crazy shit with the video. We explored the video. I hope everyone thinks that this video is AI now, and they understand that this is not real. These people, these shadows, look at his head, like it's flat. But then look at everything else and look how like defined everything is. The back, like this guy's head looks really good. This guy, like these close-ups are so good. You'd never be able to tell. You know. Wow. So yeah, I think I'll end it here there. Like I said, I feel like I've been rambling, but I hope this has been informative enough. Next episode, we'll try and drop a few more bombshells, right? I think I'll show you this 2020 page and all the other pages that we have. We have girls basketball is going to be a whole video. This is a teaser. Girls basketball is something that I'm stuck on and cannot give an explanation for. We will get to that. And also on next episode, we'll go through this 2015 page. As there is a 2015 page, we'll have to dissect it and see if there's any AI red flags. So far, it looks pretty good for 2015. That's what's crazy. This school did move though, is what I want to say. So when 2015 come up, that reminded me that on the Wikipedia page, it's the wrong one. Rochester Lords High School, correct? It was renamed to and moved in 2013. Okay. And this was active in 2015. I do want to get into this now, to be honest. Ugh. Weird. Huh. Yeah, I keep on delaying the end of this video. I am gonna go now. We will talk about this. This is gonna be really interesting, actually. I'm getting to the bottom of this. We'll talk about this tomorrow on next episode. I do appreciate your time. Have a good rest of your day.